He's a compulsive liar.
Flat out, she can't trust you with money.
No.
That's pretty accurate.
Sake, where'd the lack of trust come from?
She has a self-image problem. The second she sees me talking to somebody else,
She's talking about just your coworkers.
if I'm nice to somebody, I'm nice to somebody.
She was flirting with him.
Who?
The worker.
Was she flirting with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like completely switch up on the show.
I had to sit down after I walked away and said that I can't do this anymore.
I can't do this anymore in terms of like relationship?
Yeah.
Maybe he will go his coworker.
The tools to change your life have just been upgraded. Download my budgeting app, rebranded to DollarWise today, and start your free trial. Sign up for the annual version, and I'll send you my budget-friendly cookbook that can't be purchased anywhere else, and I'll personally sign it and mail it directly to you. Download the DollarWise budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm 22.
I'm Dustin. I'm 24 years old. We're from Roswell, New Mexico.
And this is Financial Audit.
Whenever Colton runs the episode, we always have stripper names, don't we?
I'm not a stripper.
I apologize.
I'm not a stripper.
No, I love it. No, it's great. Dustin and Crystal. He found himself a stripper, took her home, made her into a nice country girl. It's a classic story. It's old as time.
Oldest time.
Patriotism. Love it.
Not really.
What do you do for a living, Crystal?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
So you got the stripper pregnant.
Yes. Very fast.
Okay.
Didn't take long.
Wait, you're 22, stay-at-home mom? Okay, very good. How many kids?
Just one.
What's the age?
He's 2.
Wow, so kid at 20. A little less than traditional these days. That means you better have a nice, strong income in Roswell. I don't know what the economic situation is in Roswell, I'll be honest. A lot of the times people are from or at least near somewhere where I have relative economic data that I, can pull from. Roswell, I know nothing about. Mexico, not a great state in terms of the state.
It's up and down. It really depends on just kind of the time of year.
What do
like
you
that.
do?
So I'm a private security patrol officer.
What do you make?
19 an hour. On this side, I do mechanic work to try to make up with what I can.
What comes in on a weekly or bi-weekly, a monthly basis, whatever you prefer?
Monthly, if we're talking just with the security side, that's going to be pre-tax about 3.
Well, post-tax.
Probably like 20, 25.
24, 25.
Okay, so 25. And then if we're bringing in what you're doing on the side, what's coming in with that?
It could be anywhere from 100 a week to 700 a month.
Well, what's average? What's normal?
Let's say we'll say 200.
We can say on an average about 300 a month.
Okay, so 2,800? Family of 3?
Yep.
I'm going to start pulling some analytics and some statistics, but as I do, how the fuck are we living on that?
We're not.
Barely.
Okay, let's have more of an answer than that.
We make do with what we can.
Yeah, that's about
Do
right.
we?
Well, we try.
What does
We
making
try.
do? No. Tell me, what does life look like?
Well, we struggle to pay our bills. Struggle to be able to even afford household essentials, But that's where, him working his jobs on the side, that money helps us. But then
Is family near?
yeah.
Okay. Do they all work?
My mom's a stay-at-home mom as well.
Can she not watch the kids so you can go double this household income literally immediately?
Not really, because
Why?
we don't want to have our son raised by someone else.
I'm really.
Wait, hold on. I was very much raised by my parents. However, I was at my grandparents' and aunt place Monday through Friday for daycare, including even when I was older during summer breaks. I was still very much raised by my parents. I don't consider them to have raised me in the slightest. It's daycare. It's being watched. You're still what?
My wife's been really, how would I put this, really protective of our son. And so I've made the conscious decision to say that probably we should most likely just have her stay at home so she can watch our son grow and
Well, so
give
you're
him
both
the
100%
values.
aligned on that.
Yeah.
Stay-at-home mom's not bad, but the household just can't make bills due, and the meaning the kid's gonna live in a more stressful environment growing up than being watched by grandma.
Well,
I think one's more stressful. Watching mom and dad argue. Do you guys argue about money?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's going to lead to a more stressful environment. And seeing bills not paid. Listen, I'll tell you, why am I a little bit of a about money? Why am I a little obsessed about money? Why did I focus on money? I saw foreclosure notices on the house, okay? I saw that. I saw bills not being able to be paid. I saw not being able to do the activities that a lot of other people did, or once we did, it was because they put a second mortgage on the home. I saw them bicker about money. It's not good. It's stressful. It turns you into a... You don't want one of me. So that's more important
Well, no.
than having grandma see the kid a couple times a week. Let's say you have a part-time job just to make bills due. Listen, in order to live comfortably in Roswell, costs about 28% lower than the U.S. average, 90% lower than the New Mexico average. And actually, a standalone in the metro area suggests $2,430 is enough to be sufficient for what it's worth. Okay, what's going on in the communication of money? What's going on in this relationship? What's happening?
I have an issue with overspending or not following a budget very well.
Well, good. Sounds like you know what's going on. Why are you on this show?
Probably to get yelled at.
And by the way, this is what happens every single time someone comes and they say, oh no, I'm on camera, I'm going to say the reasonable thing out of the gate. And then all of a sudden we find out what actually happens down the road. But I did hear you actually did do something reasonable that I think we can celebrate out of the gate. I mean, you paid off a firm.
Yep.
Which is good.
Yeah.
well,
That is good.
actually,
What is well actually with paying off a firm?
he took out of his 401k to pay it off. He completely slated his.
You
401k.
consider that when you tell the producers that you paid off a firm. I have...
The interest I was getting off of my 401k was less than what the...
Okay, what happens if you get fired and they call that 401k loan due?
It wasn't a
happens if
loan,
you
it was
quit?
a hardship.
Wait, you took out. You
I
full
did.
withdrew.
I did.
What's the interest on the affirm?
It was 35.
Are you taking any account that the affirm would be paid off, within a few months, and that is money in the market that would be growing over the course of decades?
I weighed the options versus what we were having to put out monthly to try to...
Did you weigh the option of every single time someone takes a shortcut, they immediately build the debt up again because you didn't change any behavior to actually pay it off? All you did was just take money from somewhere else and put it on it?
I mean, yeah, but we expected to probably change attitudes and adjust.
Oh, afterwards.
which he didn't.
Which he didn't? Tell me.
He racked up a firm again.
It was for a valid reason.
What the do you think is valid? A gay little cowboy hat's not valid.
Oh, I've had this hat for a while.
Been gay for a while, all right.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he is very Brokeback Mountain-esque.
Oh, all right. So
I only say it because you can tell he's offended.
we had to... My bulletproof vest for work ended up pretty much just falling apart on me. So I had to end up...
Why, you got shot that many times?
No, it's just that old. I've had it for 7 years.
Yeah.
I had to end up purchasing another vest with plates.
There will always be something when you take a shortcut to pay off a debt. There will always be something that pops up that you will use to justify. If that happened, you would have found another way to pay for it. There will always be something that pops up. My guy.
Our AC also broke down.
There will always be something that pops up.
I suppose that's why an emergency fund is there.
Yeah, that's why one would be there. Is it there?
No.
Okay, so what do you say? That's why an emergency fund's there. No. Okay, so what are you? I feel like you disagree on this.
No.
What? Huh?
I mean, he's a problem.
No,
Like,
the 401k withdrawal?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
What's the conversation around this? Because that's just impacting the household retirement.
I mean, I tell him like that's not a good idea. Like we should find other ways to pay it off. But like he's just so convincing and like in the moment he's
Or
like
manipulative or gaslighting?
a little bit of all that. Yeah.
Really? I was more just saying that, but
Yeah, it's just kind of it's just whatever he says goes. And like
why?
I feel like we have conversations over it and then it ends up with us bickering and then
How are we having
Things.
conversations about our finances?
Multiple times a day, probably.
No.
Yeah, most likely.
Tell me.
So
Just give me an example of a recent one.
so it could go just from what we're going to eat that day. Like we could be like
Okay, and then walk me through that conversation because that cannot lead. How long have you guys been together?
7
7.
years.
How the fuck are we making it another 7 if we're doing multiple a day, as little as just what we're doing for food? Go on, tell me, please.
Sure. So I'll say, hey, let's eat something. And she'll go, okay. And that's all I get. I'll communicate, what do you want? What do you need? What do you want from me? And I'll get absolutely nothing.
I'll just be like, whatever you want to eat, because I don't want to like upset him.
And you upset? Would he be upset?
Well, if like I
If
say
you said
the
you
wrong
wanted
thing,
pork chops for dinner?
well, he'd probably be fine with that. But just like if I say, oh, let's get McDonald's, he's like, again, or just things like that.
So she says whatever you want, and
Half the time, it's just I don't want to answer. I don't want to have to go spend money. I don't want to have to do anything.
but if it's whatever you want, do you have to go spend money, or can you just make food?
He likes to buy food.
I do sometimes like to buy
So
food.
what's the point then? What? No. Because you just said you're upset that she says whatever, because that means you have to spend money you don't want to spend. But if you like to spend money, what the f*** are you talking about?
Because I'm
What are
trying
you
to.
talking about? What a deflection. You say, hey, I'm hungry. What do you want? She says, oh, whatever you want. And you're like, wow, you're making me go spend money? What? What's the argument there?
Well, he agrees, and then we go get the food, and then he buys all this like large amount of food, and I'm like, you did not need that much food.
Yeah, it's also not good for you bottoming later, so.
Yeah. And then it's just like just constant, like he makes a decision, I don't agree with it, and I get upset.
So we can't have a conversation about what we're able to spend?
That's about right.
Do we try to have the conversation?
I
We
tried
make
to.
budgets.
Okay, so tell me. Walk me through that. I try to have a conversation first.
Sure. So I'll try to sit down and say, hey, can we please have a talk? Can we just sit down and communicate about what we need to do here? And I will get her to completely clam up, completely just shut down.
Hold on. That we don't call it that.
Well, like I just feel like if we try and have a conversation, it just leads to nothing because the behavior will continue to carry on.
So very different perspectives on this.
Mm-hmm.
I try to have a conversation. Nothing happens. What is the I try to have a conversation from both ends, but nothing happens? What do you try to say?
I mean, I just try and like lead to like we make a budget, and I have a sit down, make a budget, list everything down, see how much money is coming in,
You
what we
make
need
a
to spend.
budget.
Yeah, and then like I have like show
Right?
him.
Yeah, that's
So you
about
don't
right.
make a budget together. She makes a budget.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then I look at it after the fact.
And
I usually go, okay, great, that looks fantastic. And then as soon as most of the important bills are paid, if there's any extra money in the account, I tend to.
so why? Why are you with this entire household? Self-confess. Sounds like you're the bad guy. What are you doing, my dude? You try to blame her for saying she's not saying where she wants to go for dinner? But you're the one going and blowing the money. Are you blowing money?
Whenever we agree to go eat out, like that's about all I do.
How
I
often
just
are we
agree.
eating out?
Probably a few times a week, maybe.
But if you're struggling to survive, struggling to pay bills, self-confessed, how are we doing that? $800 going out to eat alone in this last month. How the are
Ouch.
we concerned about paying bills if we're blowing nearly $1,000 on that? Miscellaneous bullshit is almost $400 on top of that.
Yeah.
What is going on? Well, that doesn't make any sense. How can we even be trusted?
I work overnights. So for me, it's I'm sleeping most of the day. So it's hard for me to want to wake up, try to cook food, stuff like that.
But that happens at any time of the day. Why does it? I'm sorry. Your schedule's just shifted. Why does it? How does that change? I've done nights. I did nights in college.
He's driving around a lot, and so like he like doesn't have many stops. So whenever
he can pack food like a big boy.
I mean, yeah.
It's hard to pack food when I don't have time. It's always me waking up late.
Why isn't she? You're a stay-at-home mom.
I take care of our son.
Take care of him as well. He's going out and making money. Just pack lunch.
He's
right.
really picky as well.
Well,
So,
stop
like,
being a
I'm
little whiny little bitch. You're 24. Shut the fuck up. And also, make food based on his pickiness. Then I don't know. If you know his
like
pickiness,
expensive stuff like meats and stuff. Like that's what he likes.
lunch meat can be okay.
He doesn't like lunch meat.
I'm
He doesn't
fine with
like
lunch meat.
cold food
He
either.
just said he's down for lunch.
I'm
meat.
fine with lunch meat.
Okay, just like completely switch up on the show. It's fine.
That happens quite often. Yeah. What's the switch up, big guy?
Not much. It's just I don't feel like I asked a whole lot. I asked for just basic toasts.
No, you don't.
Just
You be
turkey.
asking for briskets and like
Because
just
I
like
cook
all the
brisket.
kinds of meats.
I do like meat. I do like
Yeah,
protein.
he's a big meat eater. And that's expensive. And like I don't like cooking either.
You're saying he's switching up on the show though.
Yeah. Because like I feel like he doesn't like lunch meat.
You've never asked. You've never asked me what you'd like me to cook for me for lunch or for anything.
Well, before his son, like I remember packing him lunches, and like I did make lunch like sandwiches for him, and like after a while he got tired of that and he didn't want that anymore. So I feel like I'm thinking back to that time, and like he's still tired of that. So I don't know. Maybe
I'm not. It's just conversations like that don't really come up. It's immediately.
Why don't we bring them up?
It's immediately shut down. I can bring it up just.
So you shut down conversations.
I feel like I don't, but maybe I do. I don't know.
It's absolutely a shutdown. It's immediate. I try to get through, and then it's nope. I'm already upset because she remembers something from the past and just doesn't let anything go. Whole lot of grudges.
I will say that is a very lady tendency. I will say we can acknowledge flaws, right? I mean, there is something that women do tend to bring up things from the past in the middle of a conversation more than men do.
Yeah.
That is quite common. So, I mean, that's a flaw. If we're trying to have an appropriate conversation, if we're trying to have a more open conversation, does it make sense to bring up something from 2 years ago for the productivity of that conversation?
It does, because I feel like
unless it's relevant.
Well, yeah, because I remember things in the past where we've tried and changed, and like we've brought up conversations, and like so many years have passed and nothing has changed and things are still the same. So I feel like I'm valid in getting upset about that.
I don't even know what she just said. I feel
you don't listen to her?
Of course I listened to her. I feel like I kind of trailed off.
This relationship's weird, guys. What the
Maybe just a little bit.
Is the baby a whoopsie baby or intentional baby?
I feel like it was a little bit of both.
No, that means it's intentional. Come on. If you didn't care, then you were ready.
I don't regret it.
I'm not saying that. I'm asking if it was intentional or an accident.
I mean, accident turned intentional.
So the money coming in, who manages it?
That would
Both
be
of us.
It'd be her, most likely.
How do we have two different answers, guys? Just one paycheck that comes in. Well, kind of two from one person. And you say both, he says you. What the how do I have two answers here?
So I feel like before we were doing good like a few years ago, because he would get his paycheck, he would give it all to me, and I was able to budget it out and put the money where it needs to be. And I feel like after a while of that, he started getting angsty with money, and then he was like, I'm gonna try and like pay my own bills. So I allowed him to, and so I give him money to pay his bills.
You give him money from his paycheck to pay his bill.
Well, he keeps some money, and then he gives me the rest to pay the rest of the bills.
And you rely on her to pay the bills? I'm so confused. Why are you guys overcomplicating this?
With my work, it's what I do is she can't trust me with the bill money because I will probably spend it. And
is that true?
Yes.
Really? Just flat out, she can't trust you with money?
Yeah, no.
That's pretty.
For sake, then how do we get anywhere? If there's just a lack of trust, where'd the lack of trust come from?
He's a compulsive liar. That's another thing.
I'm gonna need something on that. That's something heavy to throw out.
He just lies about any little thing. It could be the stupidest thing ever, and he'll like lie about it. But he used to be really bad about that in the beginning of our relationship. But still, that's something that like just sticks with you.
Okay, I'm gonna put headphones on him so you can speak a little more openly. Go ahead and take that off, big guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
We'll give you some tunes. Is he listening to the Brokeback soundtrack? Colton gave him the gayest music. Perfect.
He's vibing.
No, I know. His head be going up and down every night.
No.
Okay, compulsive liar. Tell me more. I need to know a lot more about that because that is a heavy thing to throw out.
The very beginning of our relationship, I met him as his fake name.
Let's be real. If your private student loans have you eyeing a third job at the local taco stand, maybe it's time for a better plan. Y-Refi is your lifesaver in a sea of debt. And unlike the typical loan shark who treats your credit score like a magical crystal ball, Y-Refi cares if you actually want and can afford to repay. So forget jumping through hoops and start jumping for joy at their under 6% interest rates. Yeah, you heard me, less than 6%. Plus, they got a co-signer release program so you can finally give your mom and dad a break from your financial baggage. Consider it your early Mother's Day and Father's Day gift. They also offer a structured repayment plan that lowers your monthly bill and personal reps who actually pick up the phone. It's no wonder why they've got a 4.6 star rating on Google. Apparently, treating borrowers like humans actually works wonders. So if you're sick of interest rates so high they may as well be charging for oxygen, Y-Refi is your shot at a real solution. No more losing sleep and no more ignoring that mountain of student loan statements on your kitchen table. Go to yrefy.com/hammer. That is yrefy.com/hammer, or call 888-973-3978. That is 888-973-3978, and get out from under the weight of private student loans. Let's make your debt meltdown a distant memory, not a daily reality.
What?
He had a fake name whenever we first met, and that's how we met him.
On like a dating app?
No, we met on Facebook.
What the kid? And he what?
Yeah, he had like a
And that's not a red flag out of the gate.
yeah, but like I guess I don't know. I was desperate. I was young. I was
You were
stupid.
desperate.
I wasn't really desperate, but like,
You're not unattractive.
well, thank you, but I don't know. I just feel like I go for toxic guys, I guess.
Good. And that's what we settled down with?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I can't like get out of it because I tried leaving him once and like he just kind of followed me.
No, tell me about that.
Okay, so we ended up moving while we were still I was still in high school. He was already graduated. He couldn't keep a job, but I moved in with him. And after I graduated, I moved out to an apartment with one of my friends. And he just kind of followed me over there. I said we were going to take a break, and he just didn't leave me alone. And then like 3 months later, somehow we ended up getting a house together.
What do you mean somehow? What happened?
Well, we ended up getting together. Like he had me have a fallout with my friend.
He made you have a fallout.
Well, he didn't make me. He said that he was in the apartment and he heard her talking about me.
Oh my goodness. This dude's, he's a drama. Oh my goodness.
Not really. No, he's fine.
Are you sure he wasn't using that as a way to separate you?
I don't think so.
I'm not going groom,
no,
but
she was a bitch as well. And like I knew that. So I believed him with that.
Okay.
So I was kind of like tired of her, tired of his. But I was like, I'm gonna just pick the lesser of two evils, and I'm just gonna go with him because like he's a partner, she's a friend, and friends can end. Friendships can end.
Sure.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll just stick with him.
Wow. So romantic.
Yeah.
True love. Why the did you have a kid with that?
I didn't mean to, but like it happened.
You had
a
raw dog and dick without protection of pill or rubber.
Okay, but
what do you think happens when a man comes inside of you?
Birth control is not cool.
Cool. Use a condom. Use a pull-out. He was literally nutting inside of your vagina. What do you think happens?
It was an accident.
Yeah, then you go morning after or something. Like that is going to happen.
Yeah.
A baby will happen from
that's fine.
Insemination.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you feel stuck now?
Maybe sometimes. I feel like now that we have a baby and a family, like it's like I'm just trying to make it work now.
That doesn't, again, sound romantic. Or
it is,
the hope for our future.
Well, it is.
How?
I don't know. It just is.
What? Okay, so how often is he caught lying to you?
He'll just lie about like whatever.
And how can you trust anything?
I mean, we made a budget, okay?
Okay.
And so we had like $100 or $200 left over, and he goes like to a concert, or like he was working. Well, he was working at a concert, and while he's there, like he ends up buying food because we don't pack lunches, and he just doesn't tell me about it. Like he just
is that a lie, or is that he just did it?
Well, he just kind of does it.
Because I mean, I'll go and get lunch after this. Let's say the team and I go to get lunch. I don't tell my girlfriend.
Well, you probably should.
No, because if that's what your constitution.
if your finances are together, you should probably let the other person know when you're
Communicate
gonna.
every minutia? Not necessarily. It's more big picture that you agree upon on a monthly basis, then review the budget at the end, and then figure out what you need to change big picture in the next monthly basis. It's not him. Listen, I'm not even saying he can afford to go in and get a monster from a gas station. I'm not saying he can afford that. But if he does this, he need to communicate every single little purchase. Seems a little. If that's what you're considering big lies, then I'm having trouble believing that he's just a constant liar.
Well, it's not that, but like just lies about other stuff. But like
You have to give me an example then for me to believe you.
Like there's just so much that I can't
Then
think of.
give something.
I can't think of anything.
Come on, you're a woman. You bring everything back from the past, right?
I
that
bring
what we
up
established?
feelings. I bring up feelings.
Oh,
I can
trust me,
remember
I know.
feelings. I don't remember everything else.
Okay, so you don't have one example.
Not that I can think of right off the top of my head.
I mean, you told Colin he's flirting with other women constantly. That would make it hard for me to trust.
Yeah. Well,
Tell me.
he just has a flirty attitude, so I feel like that's part of it.
Well, what happens?
Well, he just like at work, like he has people he works with, and like if a girl talks to him, and like he talks back to them, I feel like they
He's
just think of it.
nice.
Yeah, he's overly nice. He's too nice. He's too nice to other girls.
I don't know. I guess there was someone backstage at a concert that you were like afraid of him fucking or something. I don't know.
No, that's just me being jealous.
Okay, I feel like the tone of this is starting to shift from. I think you're overbearing and a little.
Maybe a little bit, but I think it's valid.
Why do you think it's valid? Because it's honestly just a codependency relationship, and then you kind of wanting to everything. He can't be nice to coworkers. I mean, I'm struggling with that.
Okay, well, that's besides the fact. That's besides the
Is
point.
it? I don't know. You set him up as he's a compulsive liar. He's this. Then when we bring up examples, he went and got a meal without talking to me first. It's does that mean compulsive liar?
Okay, so I'll tell you this. At work, he was trying to give like one of the passes that he had received for the concert after the fact because he met up with one of his workers that saw him there. So he asked her if she wanted the pass on text before he asked me about it, like if I wanted it.
He may have just wanted to gift it to a friend at work. I don't know.
Okay, but he asked me after he asked her. Like, shouldn't
Has
we
he ever
ask me
anyone?
first?
Has he ever cheated on you?
Okay, no.
What are we doing here? You're like self-fulfilling. You're self-fulfilling prophecy in this thing.
Maybe a little bit.
Push him into a corner.
Yeah.
Why? If nothing's bad actually happening, then stop projecting that something bad is happening. Because that just manifests it in a way.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
But you're almost doing that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to work on it.
Okay. Hey, big guy, have you ever f***ed anyone while you've been with her?
No, absolutely not.
And that's what I thought. Oh, no, you're good.
Oh,
you're good.
okay.
You're
Gotcha.
good. You can have your hat back.
Thank you.
Well, apparently she's jealous of a lot of women.
That sounds about right.
Why? Why do you think?
Could you put the headphones on so I can say?
Yes. What is she, native or Mexican?
Mexican.
Okay.
She has
Give her some trumpets.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
She has a self-image problem. She's seen some of the exes I've had in the past, and I feel like she's had an issue with that
She's
sense.
not unattractive.
I know she's not. I think she's beautiful, but I dated a model at one point. Didn't last very long, but
She didn't want to stay in Roswell?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she left. But
Okay.
well, I guess it was more her family moved away because we were both still underage at that time.
Go on, keep going.
But no, she has an image problem, I believe, with herself. And so the second she sees me talking to somebody else, as well as possibly some past trauma, maybe. I know
She's talking about just your coworkers.
I only talk to one
She
female.
says you're overly nice.
I'm nice to everybody. I mean, I don't see any reason to be rude to anybody. I'm very respectful. Yes, sir. No, sir. That's how I was raised. I mean, If I'm nice to somebody, I'm nice to somebody. If she has a problem with that, she can bring it up to me and I can try to move that behavior. But if she comes at me from a place of you're cheating, I'm just going to say no, because I'm not. If that's as far as it goes, as you're cheating, where am I supposed to go with that?
I kind of agree. I'm with you on that part. And then I think she's in the right when it comes to you and your money, and just she can't trust you with money. Now, I think, the micromanagement of every single purchase isn't always going to be the most healthy thing. Sure, maybe a little when we're trying to get out of debt. It's important at first when we're changing behavior, but that's also, it's a bit toxic. A lot of codependence. She really made it sound like she's only stayed because, now we have a kid now. We moved in together. We're dependent on each other.
She makes it seem that way, and when she's upset and she's arguing, that's exactly how she acts.
That's what she says.
Yeah, that's exactly what she says.
How does that feel?
It hurts the hell out of me because I feel like in my personal space, I feel like I try really hard. I'm constantly working, and just recently we had a huge argument that almost ended in me just walking away. I was really, really upset because she constantly badgered me about cheating, leaving her, this, that, or the other, and it was a situation of, I got super tired of working all these extra hours. And so it started with an argument about finances. I'm not making enough. We're not surviving. And I said, okay, I'll work more. So I picked up extra hours. I did more work on the side as a mechanic. And so I did as much as I could, worked as many extra hours as possible. And now it was an issue of I'm not around enough for my son or my family, and I'm not there enough, and I'm not this enough. And at that point, I was not sleeping. I was up for 48 hours straight, and it was a constant argument back and forth.
Ladies and gentlemen of Financial Audit, this is one of the most exciting moments in this channel's history. I've been working on building all these educational tools, our budgeting app, all this crazy stuff over this past year, because that is where my passion is. We finally did it, and now we put it all into one program called Dollar Wise Central. You get the premium version of my budgeting app. You get the cookbook mailed to you and signed by me. You get to learn about debt, investing, budgeting, real estate, basic beginner stuff in finance, all the way to the advanced stuff. Collaborated by experts with the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. If you are struggling or you want to learn more or you want to change your life in any way whatsoever, like literal tens of thousands of people have done with our programs, go to dollarwise.com. Click that link below. Your life will change. It'll be incredible. And I am here for you with an incredible support team that you can reach at any time. This is a no-brainer. dollarwise.com. Let's go.
I felt like I was damned if I did and damned if I don't.
Does that ever change? That has to just be changed in like couples therapy or something. Like, cause like that's something she says. How often does she do this? Bring this up. It's like cheating and.
So cheating isn't very often, but like leaving or not being there enough or just picking an argument for no reason. For me, I feel like no reason is daily.
She's cooped up at home though. I
tell her to go out. I tell her like take our son to the park, go meet somebody.
Yeah, but it's it's not about taking the kid though. She might need a little away time and go get her nails done, whatever she likes to do. I don't know. But I don't know what's in Roswell, but
there's not a whole bunch, but there's enough to go get some stuff done.
And that means, maybe you watching the kid or grandma watching the kid sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean, when I'm off, I'm fine with doing
How many hours a week do you work?
If we're talking just my regular job, anywhere.
Just average, come on.
Average, about 80 a week.
You're not making enough money to justify 80 a week, okay. Okay, you're good. You're good. What the Why did you just berate him after he was awake for 48 hours of being a cheater and all this stuff? I guess I know he a Calvin Klein male model once in the past. We know that. Okay, very good. But besides the model who moved away before meeting you, why? He was up 40
Okay.
He was up 48 hours. And you were he's always working 80 hours a week. You just berate him. And you're like, why? You cheater, all this. He almost left in that moment. Why?
Okay.
Why'd you do this?
Because I forgot to leave out, I left out something important, that she was flirting with him.
Who?
The worker that he works with.
Was she flirting with you?
Yeah, there's been a couple points of what she's flirted with.
How do you know it's flirt?
Asking for my number, when I'm getting off, when we can hang out after work, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Advances.
Yeah. No, that's crossing boundaries 100%.
Yeah.
And I've said that.
That's her doing it, not him.
But I feel like he's entertaining it if he's still
Did you
talking
give her the
to
number?
her.
No, absolutely not.
Well,
I
she
work in a
has his
professional
number.
setting. I
Oh,
can't.
she has his number.
Yes, they have.
Yeah,
That's
for work,
how he
yeah.
texted her if she wanted the pass.
Oh. Oh, that's the person you texted? Oh, this is messy.
Oh, but like she's seen the text. She knows everything. Like it's not
I
like
didn't
I'm
know
doing
about
anything
him
outside of work.
offering the pass before me. I had to like go in there and like
Why'd you
read
pick
the rest.
her over her?
Say that again.
Why'd you pick coworker over her to send the pass to?
2 hours before I even messaged this girl about the pass, I asked if she was interested in the person that the concert was for, and she said no, she's not interested in anything at all. And so
And
I
the
was
person,
like, well,
and
the person there,
concert person.
the
Oh,
concert,
then that's fair.
But that doesn't mean I don't want the pass.
we have too much shit as it is.
Oh, guys, this is so messy. What the
Yeah.
Have you guys gone to couples therapy? Is that even an option in Roswell?
I want to go to couples therapy,
And?
and we brought it up together, but he says we can't afford it, and like we
Might
can't.
not be able
but,
to, but even like a session a month might be worth it.
Yeah.
I've told her I'm open to the idea as long as she's willing to like work with us a little bit, just until we can get the breathing room.
Who, the therapist?
No, her. As long as me and her can work through this a little bit longer together as a couple, because I swear.
How close are we to leaving?
I walked away just the other day, and I had to come back because I was really upset.
Yeah.
This thing's on the brink. Okay, I didn't know how severe this was. Getting into this is a mess. Okay, I know that was a long intro, ladies and gentlemen, but I think it's well established now, the baseline of this conversation, because that's what I needed to get to the bottom of. Now we can get into these finances and add some context to it. If you want to come on the show, go to calebhammer.com/apply. I'd be happy to have you on here in Austin, Texas. What is your household hammer financial score? I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and on go. 3, 2, 1, go. I want you guys at the same time to give me a score. 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best of the household. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
1.
2.
Okay. Now you think it's a little better.
I do think it's a tiny bit better.
Why?
Because I feel like even at the end of the month, I still feel like we have a little bit of extra. And despite
You guys almost missed your mortgage payment?
What's that?
You guys almost missed your mortgage payment sometimes?
Almost, yeah. This last month, but we always pay it off. Like that's like main
I've never been
priority.
late.
We've never been late, but
You've almost been late.
yeah,
yes,
we're always
because
almost late.
we're
Not
always almost late.
but most of the time.
Also, why are you so insecure? He said you're insecure about your body and looks.
Childhood trauma?
What, did your mom tell you you're ugly?
Well, she calls me fatty. Well, she used to
Are
call
you
me
fat?
fatty. I guess so, yeah. Yeah, I'm
I don't
fat.
think so.
From this angle, I don't think so. I'm getting some head shakes now in the back.
Well, I was a fat kid.
I'm getting multiple head shakes now.
I was a fat kid.
Well, you're not a fat kid. If you want to get your financial score and see where you stand in the world of finances, take the assessment. It is free at calebhammer.com or dollarwise.com. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, make sure you download the Dollarwise budgeting app today. Take the free trial, and if you like it and you want to save a lot of money, sign up for the annual version, and I'll send you our budget-friendly cookbook signed by me, mailed directly to you. And if you want to bundle it with all of our educational products together, you can get that for 80% off by joining Dollarwise Central. Go to dollarwise.com. Let's jump into this money, yeah?
Yeah.
Big money. Now, are these like separate accounts? Are we joint on these cards? Where are we?
Most are separated, but we do use them together.
Okay. So whose name is the Home Depot under?
Mine.
Okay, what's going on with this card, guys?
Bunch of house renovations. Yeah.
So we're just locking in on Roswell. Because you're working 80 hours a week for not much money. You meet the income threshold needed for that area, but at 80 hours a week. Why is this a place we need to stay in? Because sometimes we're just gonna make life moves.
How old were we when we bought it?
I just turned 19 when I bought that house.
Yeah, we own a house together.
Yeah,
It's
but
under my name though.
do you guys have to stay in Roswell?
I mean, that's where family is.
You're not even. Your kid's not even seeing him.
He is. He does see them.
Sees them almost daily.
Yeah, I go over there daily.
Okay. Is there not a larger metro close by?
Not really, no.
What does the future hold for business? Ask 9 experts and you'll get 10 different answers. Bull market, bear market, rates up, rates down. Everyone's just guessing. Can someone please invent a crystal ball already? But until then, over 42,000 businesses have future-proofed their companies with NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP that brings accounting, financial management, inventory, HR into one smooth platform. One unified system means one source of truth, so you can make decisions fast instead of digging through 12 different spreadsheets like it's 1998. And with real-time insights and forecasting, it's the closest thing you'll get to peering into the future without hiring a sidekick. Close your books in days, not weeks, and focus on what's next. Whether you're making millions or hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you tackle challenges and seize opportunities. And speaking of opportunity, download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/hammer. The guide is free to you at netsuite.com/hammer. That is netsuite.com/hammer. Let's get back to the episode.
Not that's within close range, because when
2
you're
hours
talking
away, maybe.
Yeah.
Jeez. Why the are people there?
Oil field.
Yeah,
It's a big oil field.
Why don't you work
area.
in oil? That's money, man.
I've got too many family members that are in their 30s, 40s that are already feeling like they're 70s.
Okay, but what temporarily?
I've
We're not
considered
saying
it.
grind it out, right?
I've considered it, but saying
there's
it's too
nothing
dangerous.
anywhere.
Yeah, he's already put so much
Oh, there's
time and
nothing
effort.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where's anything?
So
Nowhere.
Albuquerque from us, like the big capital, and
Is
I don't even want to live over there. It's about
5 hours
5 hours. Yeah.
There's Lubbock, Texas. That's like 2 hours away.
Oh my gosh, guys.
But Texas
is
is worse for
insane.
security. So security where I'm at is
Yeah, you're making no money, dude.
But I guess at one point we were almost set financially free. So we'd bought our house and we considered we bought our house. There was a beauty parlor next door. They sold out, sold away, and because now that
Mixed use?
yeah, so now that it's no.
Neighborhood in Roswell?
I mean, we were kind of in the
We're
middle.
moving to Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh, like zoning? Yeah, zoning is just whatever you want to put there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. That's how it should be. Let the market decide.
Yeah. But we were living at the house we bought for a few years. We ended up moving back into his childhood home because we wanted more space for our child to grow in.
How much space was the other home?
So our current home is
840 square foot.
and we're moving
2
into
beds,
roughly
1 bath.
2,200. That's fine for a 2-year-old. Too bad. Come on. Come on. You want more space.
Yeah, because he was.
You.
Yeah,
Not
it's
for the kid.
tiny.
You.
Okay, the kid as well. so he
People
can run.
live in that. You know how many generational? We live in the largest homes ever in human history. What do you think humanity's done for hundreds of thousands of years? Shut the
Okay,
Come on.
That
Two
house
bed,
is
two
also
bath.
old.
The house is
So
old.
it's like really.
old doesn't mean anything if it's okay.
Well, I don't know.
I'm assuming
I have
it's
a
not
sneaking
good.
suspicion that there's probably a mold.
Oh, good. Sneaking
So-
suspicion. Let's pack up and leave.
Yeah.
How about you get it confirmed?
Well,
Oh, yeah. No, you just want a bigger space. Shut up.
yeah, but
That's all it is.
Um,
Well, I thought he was the one that was financially stupid, and you're out there advocating
well, he
for
agreed with me.
advocating.
No, because we moved into his childhood home, which was free of rent. So
sell
it
the other
was
one.
rent free. Yeah, we were going to.
That was the plan. I'll
let
explain
you
this one a little bit easier.
Yeah.
We were planning on selling our current home. The dispensary next door to us that moved in, that's why we moved away specifically. We don't want our son next door to that because you could smell the constantly. Like, that's not something we want to raise our son around, not something we're interested in. So we lived in my childhood home for 3-4 months. And
That's not next to the
no,
other one.
it's not next, it's out in the
The
county.
other one's next to the weed.
This
Okay.
is where I grew
Family
up.
Street.
Family
gotcha.
Street.
Keep going.
And things were great. We actually got a cash offer from the guy who owned the dispensary to buy our lot out just so he could expand
For how
his
much?
100,000.
Oh, Roswell. Beautiful. Keep going.
But that was fair. It would have paid off our mortgage, would have paid off all our
yeah.
credit card debt, and given
sure.
us a few thousand to just throw away into an account.
Sure,
or,
you would have gone back into debt, but yep, go ahead. Keep going.
yeah, hypothetically,
No, you would have.
your opinion. But
Buddy,
regardless,
I've seen what you did with your 401k. You tit?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you never know how things can change with situations. But we lived there for a few months, and my uncle was like, "Hey, your cousin's gonna move in next door because he's bad financially with money, and he's gonna buy a double wide, move into the lot next door to you."
Okay.
It was all owned. This big lot was owned by just him, and it wasn't sectioned off into different plots. because of a zoning restriction, they had to now kick us out. So he said, hey, you got 30 days to get out.
He gave us like 2 weeks, actually.
And we explained very, very fast, hey, we are about to close on the sale of this house. We cannot. And at this time, we'd already
move into an apartment. I don't know.
It's not viable.
Or
Apartments are
mortgage
way
is
too
cheaper.
expensive.
Rent the house, perhaps?
It's still expensive.
Expensive.
Yeah.
It's
It
all
is. I'm
expensive.
talking a temporary thing.
I don't know if we could have afforded it financially.
Okay, keep going.
But we got told 4 weeks to move out. We said, we can't do that. Not possible.
Okay, I don't think it's your choice, but yeah, keep going.
But then at the end of the 3 weeks, and this isn't a legal notice, they just sent us a text saying, hey, 4 weeks, get out. Even though the house was in my name pretty much. Well, trailer.
Okay.
Trailer, not the land.
It was in his mom's name.
Well, the trailer means nothing. It's the land. Okay, what happened? What are you talking about?
So we got kicked out. And
Yeah.
we were homeless for a little bit.
Homeless?
We
Well,
had to crash with her
my
mom.
mom.
But you did not? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't, okay, come on.
Yeah.
And you didn't sell the house.
No, we had to move back in there.
So you're next to a dispensary right now.
Yes.
Yes. We're back where we started. But we were putting on that card on the Home Depot, we were also renovating our house and then his old trailer home.
Renovating a trailer.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
Bought a
dick's
bunch
sake.
of paint to paint the place.
So you're almost financially secure. And speaking of financial security, we are over the limit by $762 on the Home Depot card.
Yeah.
F you. What are we talking about here?
Well, we couldn't
all to
pay-
renovate a trailer?
Yeah. That got taken away from us. But
What?
well,
Yeah,
we
they got-
don't live there anymore.
Yeah, they tore the. We lost all that money.
Why didn't you move it?
We weren't able to. They gave us no choice.
It was his mom's trailer, so she ended up selling it to his uncle, so she didn't have to deal with it.
Oh.
yeah, but it was a
Okay.
situation where
Why
there
would
was
you
like
put money into someone else's trailer?
because
Because
it was
we were
supposed to
gonna
come
live
to
there.
us. There was a
Well, wait
condition
until
in
it
the
does,
will.
big guy.
There was a condition in the will that we're supposed to be able to live on that land for as long as we were living there, and then they cut off the sewage and water to that trailer, so we had to move. Made it
Okay.
unlivable for us.
Oh, wow. You sent a settlement letter to your uncle over the trouble, and he sent you a cease and desist?
Yeah, he sent a cease and desist, and
Oh, my gosh. So not only
But-
is your family dynamic, your entire family dynamic
I
is
blew
fucked.
up. I blew up that entire half of the family, and I don't regret it because they've been terrible the entire time. Hell, my aunt tried to pick a fight with her over it.
Yeah. But that's not why we sent the settlement letter. It's because we had left some of our stuff
yeah.
there. And
That's
they
so
ended
messy.
up taking a bunch of his stuff after telling us to move it out after a certain time. But it wasn't that time yet. And they ended up moving it early. So he ended up calling the sheriffs on them, saying like, hey, they stole my shit.
So messy. Okay, I want to go back to this Home Depot. So this is all renovationable.
And basically.
Most of it.
Yeah. Or tools.
$201 minimum monthly payment. Tools. Cute tools. Why? How long does this take to pay off if you only do minimums?
What's the current
Only
balance?
do minimums and you don't purchase, which I know you'll purchase. Balance is
Well, I can't right now.
$6,662.45.
It's 8 years.
Probably like 22.
21. Mid 40s. Yeah, just for the renovation on a trailer that wasn't even yours. Right. Yeah, $1,000 this year so far in interest. That means it's gonna be like $1,300. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like almost $3,000 by year end, and interest gone. Dude, that's a month of your income working out 80 hours a week is gone to one card. One. Yeah, the interest rates are insane. The balances are insane. You have fees. I think we've had 2 late fees this year. So we're late on these.
Not good.
You're bad?
Yeah, because I'm the
Why
one
the
that.
f- are you managing the finances then if you can't pay your
Well,
time?
because, you know.
Oh, you have nothing but time.
Well, no, not necessarily. I forget sometimes, or he doesn't give me, or we're behind, so we don't have the money at that time to pay.
Why are we
it.
spending $800 going out to eat?
I didn't know those were ever late. That was never a conversation brought
Why
up
would
to
you
me.
never tell him?
I don't know. He doesn't ask.
Nah, that's not how that works.
Well,
What the fuck? If I sit and sulk on something that,
I work, so I
I
feel
never,
like-
I should just never tell my girlfriend unless she asks. I should just
Okay.
sit there and pout.
No.
What are you talking about? What an immature way to live.
In my defense, I feel like he just wouldn't care.
Of course
Like,
I
it's
care.
an oopsies. Like, my bad.
Would he care, or is he changing his tune on the show, like you said earlier?
I don't. He probably would, but I feel like it'd be like okay, that's okay. Like, we'll try better next month.
Well, yeah, of course I'm going to try and give you positive reinforcement.
So I already know the
Guys,
positive
what
reinforcement.
a fucking mess. You can use the Fizz card, debit card that builds credit, because you guys can't be trusted with a regular credit card. And I'll get you a course career certification for both of you if you ever move to society and civilization and want a job that makes money. Maybe you can do something remote, but probably not. I don't know. Fuck, man. Okay. Yeah, this is insane. A lot of them were 0% interest things. Some are still at 0, but they're about to. They've ended.
Yeah.
So yeah, they ended this month. They end in 1 day and 3 days. Great. Which means deferred interest of about $400 is about to hit this card.
Yep.
Now you're going to be over the card by over $1,000.
Yep.
In 3 days. All because we can't communicate, because we're not willing to talk, because we're not willing to cut back on spending for fast food, because we're not willing to have a cold deli sandwich for lunch. What are we doing,
We
guys?
are willing
the
to.
sacrifices that we need to make to do this. It doesn't sound like, but you guys haven't done anything.
Okay.
And every time you have the conversation about it, you guys say you just fight about it. So it doesn't sound like we're willing to. To me,
We are willing to. We just need to just get our together.
how do we do that? You guys can't talk.
That's easier said than done. Yeah.
That's where I feel like a couples therapist would come in handy.
I agree. So we've talked about couples therapy.
We've communicated about couples therapy, and we've talked about it. I said I'm open to it. I'm perfectly fine with it, but we need to get into a place where we can financially
How can we
afford
do
it.
that if we can't talk about? How can we get to a financial place of affordability if we can't talk about our finances and what is required to cut it?
That's where we're stuck. That's kind of why we're here. Hopefully to get a budget that we can try to stick to.
I'm also being told the family drama is the worst because grandma's the one who lent them money, you guys money for the house originally at $10,000, never paid it back because she died, but the uncle wants the money back, and that's why the
Yeah.
uncle hates you guys?
I feel like he's just upset because he helped us with the house, because she helped us with the house because I was always there for her when he wasn't. And so I feel like there was a bit of more of a jealousy
Yeah.
issue there.
She helped us with the down payment to our house.
Yeah.
That's so weird, guys. You guys are so weird. Okay, Lowe's, great. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
have the other store card. Whose name?
Mine.
Okay. We owe $1,348.36. Minimum monthly payment of $28. What's the limit on this guy? Okay.
It's close.
It's close to the limit. Very close. 4 years to pay this off with the minimum, no purchases. I'm very curious to see you not purchase things. We'll see. You want to sell the house and you'll find a way to spend money on it to renovate it.
Well, the card's closed.
Yeah,
so
that's a closed
Oh,
account.
why is the card closed?
I missed too many payments.
So it wasn't even from you waking up and trying to mature and better yourselves. Because you can't manage credit cards. You just miss payment. So they're
There's so many to keep track of.
auto draft.
Well, we can't auto because then if we don't have enough in the bank account,
You can pay
then
some.
we're gonna-
Listen, what's your earliest date that a bill, one of the credit card payments is due in the month?
the first.
The first, and bring the other ones to the first, and then all of a sudden you're up to date. Like whatever one is on the 5th, bring it to the 1st. Pay all of them on the 1st. Pretend like you have to pay on the 1st, and then you'll be fine for the month.
Well,
So you don't have to think of all these extra little dates that are
I
happening.
can't trust him to not spend the money in the bank
Oh, I'm
account.
being told you're still planning upcoming projects for the house?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing? Why?
She really, really wants.
I don't give a Go on.
She wants some things added to the house, like a little front garden area.
You. Go
Wants
on.
a side gate for the house.
You.
It's
Go
for our
on.
son, so he doesn't run into the street.
That's what
The
parenting's for.
gate, yeah.
The gate?
Yeah, we
That's
wanna
what
build a
parenting's
gate.
for. He says that's what parenting's for. Yeah, I didn't have a fucking gate growing up.
Okay,
I'm not gonna walk next door and smoke a.
you probably will. No, I'm joking, but
They'd probably offer it to him.
probably. But there's a
Hey.
bunch of crackheads around, so they
It
just
is
like
not
walk
a-
into
not
our
a great
backyard
area.
too.
Did you buy that then?
It was
cheap.
It was a cheap house, and it's probably
that's
half of
usually cheap for a reason.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Okay. What else?
That's about it.
I think I
For the
wanted to
house.
build a shed in the backyard because we have
yeah.
too much for how much square footage
Guys,
is.
we are not spending money on this crap. The gate I can almost get behind. Garden, you. Shed, you. And I know you probably want to install a glory hole too. You. Listen, we can't spend this money. We don't have this money. You've maxed out all these cards on projects. We do not get more projects. You have no money. You have closed accounts because you're not making your payments because you have no money. There's no money to do this. Why do you get to prioritize your wants instead of getting your household under control for the sake of your fucking kid's future?
Well, it's not like I can't anyway because
Huh?
it's
Why?
not because the credit cards are over limit.
So give up?
I mean, no.
So give
pay them
up?
off.
Pay them off?
Yeah.
I don't see you doing that when you're doing projects with money you don't have.
Well,
So what
I
are you
can't
talking
anymore.
about?
Well, we can't anymore. So now we can.
What? No,
focus
there's
on
3
paying it
scheduled
off.
products, you little tit.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
you can
put that
also
in the back burner.
you can pay them off, by the way, if you let grandma of the grandbaby watch the kid twice a week. You do 3, she does 2, you work part-time.
If I work part time, it's just gonna mess us up even more because right now we're on assistance. So then the assistance will be take.
Here we go. Oh, I'm so glad we've set up systems where people aren't willing to work because then they'll lose money from the taxpayer. Great. Assistance should be taken away. If you're able to work, your assistance.
Well, but then I'd have to work full time, and then that's
Good.
more time away from my
Good.
baby.
The grandma's there. You have to
I
support.
can
You will
wait.
spend so much time with the kid. What do you guys get in assistance on a monthly basis?
Roughly 372 in SNAP benefits.
What? You'll make so much more. What? What's the minimum wage in New Mexico?
I believe it's
Minimum wage is 12. But then we also have insurance.
Huh?
Insurance. We can't afford to buy insurance.
Yeah. What's the insurance through your work situation?
I could get it, but it's real expensive.
What's your what? What would it be monthly?
For all 3 of us, I think it's like $700 a month.
Yeah. Now, you'd still be in a subsidized situation, I'll be honest. Like, yeah, you might have to spend a little on healthcare, but you'd still get dramatically subsidized. It's your guys' income situation. Because I'm saying work 20 hours a week, you'll bring in an extra 1,000 hours a month. That makes up for the SNAP benefits times 2. The healthcare situation, yes, you might have to spend maybe 100 too, but you'll get subsidized. You get on an Affordable Care Act plan.
We've looked into it, and like
Yeah,
I
the
just can't
exchanges.
figure it out. Like it
Are you
just
fucking-
seems like
I'm
it's
sorry,
too
are
much.
you
No.
big guy?
I think she
Listen,
talked about
I went
this.
through the process for one person once, and it took me about 5 minutes. It's not
Well,
hard.
That's why I've looked into it already, and I just
Looked into it.
I've-
It's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I've
What
done
more
the
looking do you have
work.
to do?
None, because I know it's not going to work out for us.
That's not true. I know your guys' income.
I don't know.
Also, we give up and we just milk the taxpayer. I'm sorry, that doesn't
Well,
make sense.
until my son goes into school, you know, and then I'll go into work whenever he goes to school.
This doesn't make sense. When you could go work part-time, you're choosing not to. You have a beautiful situation where you have a close family that can watch your kid a couple times a
Well,
week.
He won't let me work.
You won't let her do a couple times a week?
It's not that I won't let her. It's that we have to have a reasonable plan. That's all I want. I want a reasonable plan where we can figure it out reasonably.
Okay, work Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. And then you're with the kid 4 days a week, 3 days a week as a grandparents. You'll be very much raising the kid. We all went through this. Come on, do not pretend like this is something special.
And I will have to defend her because most jobs won't hire for that.
I know
They'll try to throw
Roswell's a
shifts
very
in.
it's
interesting
very-
situation. I don't know the market as well there, but I mean, you might just have to go work at the dispensary. You might
No,
have.
I don't
I'm
want to
kidding.
smell
She,
like
she
it.
won't. She won't.
Kidding, I'm
even
kidding.
touch it.
I'm kidding. But whatever you can pick up, even if it's a call center online.
I can't find any. Like maybe
Come
you
on,
know.
what? You took a look for that one again?
Yeah.
You took a look because I don't believe you
Okay.
about anything. No offense.
right.
I know you could work if you wanted to. It won't be perfect.
Yeah.
Watch some other kids. Bring kids over. Double up. Why?
I don't want to watch anyone else's
Well, I need you to make money. I need you to make money, dude.
You hear
Plus,
that?
SNAP benefits are changing. SNAP benefits are changing with the new bill that was signed into law.
No idea.
How does it
about
impact you guys? Do you know?
I've got
I'll
no
probably
clue.
go up.
It adds work requirements. No, but I think it's for households with kids under over 5, maybe.
Yeah, so
We'll have
we're
to confirm
fine.
that, but things might be changing. I'll take a look. Because this makes no offense. I mean, here's the thing. Okay, SNAP is there to support you because you're low income, you have a kid. Fine. I vibe with that in general, but here's the reality. You then go do a garden in a gate, in a shed, meaning in reality with how money is being transferred through, thus the taxpayers are paying for your garden. Because you're using the money that would go to groceries if SNAP wasn't covering it to pay for a fucking garden that you want to do.
Okay, but I don't have a garden.
We are paying for your $800 going out to eat. We're paying $500 for that. That is how that math works, and that is disgusting. Disgusting.
I can agree with that.
So premium tax credits, also known as the subsidies in the Affordable Care Act, especially adjusted with the American Rescue Plan of 2021. There's no upper income temporary move through 2025. So only through the end of this year, there is no upper income limit. But your second lowest cost silver plan benchmark exceeds 8.5% of your household's modified adjusted income. You guys won't be on Medicaid through New Mexico, but you'll be 100% on a subsidized Affordable Health Care Act plan.
But how much would that be?
You will still make more working part-time, 20 hours a week. You will.
Then I
You
can
guys
look
don't
into
make
it.
that much, plus you'll get a child tax credit
I
regardless.
don't know.
And you guys don't pay taxes.
So we can't wait until he like goes into school?
3 years? 3 years until we conquer any of our finances.
Like 2?
Come on. 2 years until we you're going to just let this sit. Because you're not paying it off with this.
Yeah, no.
You're going to go spend food that's subsidized by the taxpayer? Going out to eat? So we give you SNAP just so you don't have to work?
I'm still
you.
taking care of my son.
I know, but you're acting like no one else does this. And you're in a blessed situation where you get to honestly probably stay home 4 days a week if you want to and work 3. Come on. That is so blessed compared to what an average household gets to do these days.
I will actually argue with you here, Caleb. I do want her to be able to stay home with her son.
Every day. You're not willing to give up 2 days a week?
I'm not
3
saying
days a week?
if she could find something remote, that'd be fine. Because at least then.
But come on, 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. She can't go work?
I'm not saying it's not a possibility. I'm saying we need to have something.
Or do you
in
want the
place.
debt to sit and then have the child grow up in a financially stressful household, which is going to be much more traumatic than seeing grandma 2 times a week? Oh no, poor kid.
I can't actually argue with that logic.
No, you can't, because anything else besides that would be from the most extreme level. Oh, yeah, let's not go work a part-time job when we have credit one. Literally the worst of the worst credit cards that you can possibly get, meaning you're the definition of a just worse, bottom of the barrel financial situation, disgusting situation. Credit one, whose?
That'd be mine.
But I won't let her work. Well, it's at the credit limit. Who would have thought? Oh, no, it's not. It's over. It's over the credit limit. Oh, good. I'm glad we're purchasing when we're going over the credit limit, you dumb tit. Did you know this was over the credit limit? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I did tell her it was over the credit limit. If she listens or not, that's up to her.
I can say the same about you.
Like each other. Why don't you guys listen to each other?
I tried to.
I feel like we bicker a lot, so we
But
just
you
kind
didn't listen to
of...
one thing she said in this conversation earlier. That was on camera. But go on. What were you saying? Rose or Crystal? What do we call it? Crystal?
I
Whatever
feel like
stripper name.
we bicker a lot, so I feel like we just automatically like tone each other out.
Great. Healthy.
I feel like that's a her thing. She likes, she can just turn off noises in her head if she doesn't like them.
Yeah.
Buddy, there was a part in this conversation where you said you tuned her out.
I didn't necessarily tune her out. If you listen back to the footage, I would say that I kind of got lost in the conversation. I kind of just lost where we were. I don't even know what she just said. I feel
You don't
like
listen to her?
of course I listened to her. I feel like I kind of trailed off
You dumb?
a little bit. I can just turn wrenches. That's about all I'm
Yeah,
good for.
and you should turn wrenches in the oil field for a couple years. She doesn't have to choose. Does she work outside of the house? Or do you go a couple years in the oil field?
I've told him to get a better job, like a higher paying job.
Yeah, but oil might be the only option in Roswell, where it's like just there's not many opportunities.
That's about right. I've tried to go through the sheriff's department. It's just a matter of a fitness exam. But everything else I'm there for. I have all my certifications for all of that stuff.
All right, listen here, Financial Audit. I've curated the exact resources and tools I personally use or would use if I was in certain situations. So take advantage of these offers in the resources section in the description below. The first one, I've moved my investments to Webull. Do the same and transfer to my investing app of choice, and you get cash bonuses of $200 all the way up to $30,000, depending on initial funding amount, and up to 8.1% APY on your money, and up to 3.5 matches for your IRA. And then number 2, a great new checking account that I've switched over from SoFi, and it's called Chime. Get that $550 bonus when you sign up with direct deposit and get almost 4% on your money just sitting there. And then 3, automate your investing with Acorns. Usually sign-up incentives are only $5, but you get $20 with my link. Number 4, you can increase your income and boost your resume with a course career certification. 5, if T-Mobile is good in your area, switch to Helium and get a literal $0 a month phone plan for the same exact service. But most importantly, go get your free Hammer financial score and see where you stand in the world of finances. Take the assessment at calebhammer.com. You will not regret any of these. Change your life today. Okay. Oil.
Yeah.
American dream.
2 years. Pay down the debt to get to a more financially secure position, maybe get a different house, and then figure out career opportunities after that. And I know you're a wannabe mall cop right now, so maybe you can become a cop, sure. But
That's what he's aiming towards. Like, that's his goal. So
It's a related field, so it's
oh,
it's a
good, a
decent
late fee as well. That's what I want my public safety officers around me pulling me over who has access to a gun, stressed about their finances at home, having late fees, and a wife that bickers at them, thinking they're cheating every moment they step outside. And that's what I want when someone has a gun in a stressful situation. Oh, good. We also got McDonald's and Luna's and Home Depot. Wonderful. Fantastic. $59 minimum payment. Well, that's incredible. At a 30% interest rate.
what was the Home Depot?
Yeah, what was the Home Depot?
The Home Depot would have been for I forget what it was, but it was something to fix the house with.
Makes sense. But I would have thought he had the money to pay it outright.
What do you think was spent last month?
What do I think was spent last month? Most likely, can I have a number of what I brought in?
Yes. So payroll was $1,400. ATM deposit, I don't know where it came from. So cash, $864.
All right.
And then Cash App was transferred in of $1,000. So what is that? Almost $3?
Okay, so if
I'm not considering your Dave cash advance. Can't wait for that.
so
That doesn't count as income.
that income from Cash App, I'm relatively sure was what I send her to pay bills.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was from one of the other accounts in general. Great. So $2,500. $2,500. Cool. What was spent?
Probably 28.
Probably like 3.
Yeah, you run the household finances. So you think you would have the cash to then just pay for it and not put it on credit one. Also, it was $6,291. You guys, you don't know what's going on. Okay, who's the second credit one?
That'd be me as well.
Okay. Did you guys fly here?
No. We drove.
Yeah, I was going to say, my goodness, is there an airport near?
There's an airport there.
That goes places?
It goes to Dallas.
Houston.
and
Okay,
Houston.
$291.38. Yeah, $300 limit, so we're there. Fees. Oh, the last one was late, by the way. I forgot to even say that. $283 of purchases brought us all the way up. Interest will start accruing. $30 minimum monthly payment. What are we getting? Oh, I'll tell you. McDonald's, Allsup's, Elation, eBay, Underground Coffee, McDonald's, Hangry Wagon, eBay, HTO, Gamer Subs again, and then only to a gay model times 3?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Last one was a lie. Mm-hmm. Except that's probably the blacked out items. Okay, what the fuck are we doing? That's a disgusting amount of spending on bullshit when we don't have money and we're almost late on mortgage and we're late on every other credit card. What are you doing, dude? What a joke.
If I have an available budget, typically if I get extremely hungry at work.
Available budget? You mean available spending?
Yeah, that's about
On
right.
a credit card?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then close all your credit cards. You are not a credit card person. You cannot manage credit cards to save your life. If you have debt to spend, you will spend it on McDonald's and gamer subs.
He opened those cards and he told me he opened them to build his credit.
Sure, and that's what everyone says. Okay, now
Yeah.
you close it.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. How do you do your best to close it? Can someone walk me through that?
I believe you're not able to close it until the account is paid to
No.
zero. No?
Typically not.
Okay, because it was like that for my last Concora.
Well, you have to call and ask. You have to call and ask to close. 12 months just to pay that off. Just your quick little McDonald's takes 12 months to pay off.
It's food she could have made for me while I was sleeping
Okay.
for work.
You eat at home.
They eat
You
at home
can
for an
comment.
11-hour shift.
Okay. You can make yourself something. Why do you have to rely on me so much?
I'm not asking to rely on you. I'm saying you're home for most of the day. You can at least make me something.
If you tell me what to make you, I'll make it for you. But I'm not going to make you something just for you to be like, I don't want that.
Are you going to make me something or are you not going to make me something? Because
I'll make you something if you tell me what to make.
Okay, fantastic.
What do you
Right.
want her to make?
It's just a sandwich, whatever I decide for that day, whatever we have in the fridge.
It's a little
All right.
sexist, but
All right. I'll make a sandwich.
All right, just don't
she
spit in it,
accepts the
please.
sexism.
We'll not spit on it.
So you will make a Sammy.
Yeah, I'll make a sandwich. That's easy.
You will eat the sandwich and not go out.
Yes.
Why do I believe no one? Okay, Quicksilver, who is this?
Mine. There used to be a Walmart card that turned into the Quicksilver.
Okay, so we owe 3,822. Guys, the debt on these balances for your income are insane. Insane.
I think
this
we're
is
at
not a
like
six-figure
50%.
household. This is insane.
Yeah.
$138 minimum monthly payment, 18 years to pay this off, $28 of charges, $39 of fees, $98 of interest. Good death. If that's the credit limit, no one's surprised. Litter robot whisker. So we got some cats. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past due fee, $39. There it is.
You're past-
Oh, not only that, but we've also had multiple this year so far on this card alone. Hey, if you're managing the finances, here's a little hint. Manage them.
I try to.
No, you don't. F you.
Try to
Anyone
as
that
much as you
tries
can.
is not late.
No, no, no. No, okay. I'm late because
You're late
it's-
endlessly.
yeah, but it's his fault.
It's your fault.
Apparently.
Is it your fault?
I have
Because
no
he doesn't
clue.
give me enough to
Why
pay
don't you
it
give her
off.
enough? And why does it give?
Typically,
Why isn't it just going into a joint account?
We
because
do.
she doesn't trust me with the money.
Because we had a joint account.
No, put it in the joint account and then allocate into a separate account for him to spend. Even though you don't
That's
have
the
spending
thing.
money.
We don't have spending money, so you just
Well,
take spending
exactly. So
money.
why are you spending money? You
Because she won't cook for me.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys are so lost.
Take a chill pill.
Fuck you.
It's okay.
Sniff some poppers. Discover it. Who's this?
Mine. That was my first card when I turned 18.
$1,013.33. Oh, it's over the fucking limit. Guys, what is your debt situation for your income?
I think we're about 50%.
Total debt is $92,364. 50%? That is not 50% of your income.
No. 50% of my monthly is going towards the minimum.
Oh, we'll fucking see, dude. Almost 6 figures of debt.
Oh my gosh.
6 figures of debt, making what, $30,000 a year?
But that includes the house.
Yes, it includes the
Yeah.
house, but bad debt alone is approximately $16,000. That's insane for your income. I don't think you guys even comprehend. $73 minimum monthly payment on this, 4 years to pay this off. Oh, good, if it's not a fee. Good death, guys. $22 in interest as well. Are you kidding me? Can we not pay one thing on time? Sake, guys. Yep, there it is. Late fee. How many have we had this year so far? 2. Interest, $129 this year so far. What are we doing? Manage it. If you're gonna take control, do it. And tell him more money needs to come in.
Don't throw things at my wife.
Huh?
Don't throw things at my wife.
I will, and I'll do it again. Yep. Why not bring more in when she said, and don't spend more money when she says, do not spend?
Can you repeat that?
Oh, he's fucking. Oh, we're going to hear about an oil fill explosion in
Takes one to know one.
Roswell. That was about a 30-second delay.
Yeah. Was it?
To be fair, those late fees are
You're going to be a
the same.
You're going to be fair, a late fee.
Yes, because listen, those late fees that like are on the different cards are usually the same month because that month's stressful.
because it was. Oh, you know what? Okay. I excuse it. I excuse it, guys. The month was stressful. Excuse has been made. You know what? You're right.
Hell of an excuse.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, I'm not making payroll this month. It's just been a little stressful.
Okay.
What are we? Oh, guys, you are. I think Roswell is like delayed by 10 years when it comes to maturity.
It's also
Probably.
worse in education.
Is it?
Our,
It's the worst education in the
our
U.S.
state, yeah.
Yeah, I know. New Mexico's a disaster. Who's the freedom card?
Mine.
I really want to make a budget for you guys, and I'm going to, but I'm just wondering, are these payments, is it even possible? We will find out. $459.32. It's the balance with the $40 minimum monthly payment. Oh, good. It's at basically the limit. Oh, good. Extra $83 of purchases. What you do? What you do? What did you do?
It's just mainly like household expenses, like groceries or necessities like toilet paper, shampoo, stuff like that, diapers.
It was Walmart.
Yeah.
Hard to see what's at Walmart, but we'll see. What a fucking tit. No missed payments on that card this year so far. Late payments. Okay, who's the Capital One Platinum?
Mine.
Well, which
You
one?
are the collector.
Because I'm the one with the good credit, yes.
What's your credit?
It's bad now, but it's probably like high 500s, low 600s.
The good
now.
credit.
It used to be good.
$195 of purchases on here. 9 months to pay this one off. Minimum to payment, $25. Amazon, Walmart, $30 of interest. Interest charging this year so far. What is this? I don't think it's Klarna, but it's one of
that's a
those.
firm.
Afterpay.
Afterpay.
Yes.
Okay. Who?
That's a firm. So that was.
Oh, a firm. Who?
Yes, those are mine. And those are also all paid off now due to the retirement pool.
Yeah, but what is it now? Because you put it back up.
I could look for you real quick.
Yeah, look for me real quick, big guy. Why don't you pull up your Amazon real quick while we're at it?
I don't think the Amazon charge was mine.
But do you have access to the same Amazon?
She could use
You
mine
use
if she
separate
wants.
Amazons.
Most likely.
We don't really use Amazon. So I don't know what that Amazon charge was.
Okay, just stop.
It's
Give me your phone in
20103.
general.
Okay, here.
Give me your phone. That's a crazy name. I've never seen a name that looks like that. Apple TV Plus. Yeah, we really don't need that. And Apple TV is
Apple, it
great.
was-
So that's all
free.
included in my phone plan.
Yeah.
Hey, did you pull it up? You did?
I did. It's
What is it?
201.
$201.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your monthly?
The monthly. So two of them are specifically just pay off in 30 days. And that's
I'll just do
that's
that.
a total of 150.
A month?
No, 150 total for
Each.
the two that I have to pay off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got Satellite Safe, Walmart, ZZ Performance. And you paid it off. We paid off our firm with a 401k. Klarna. What are we doing? Who's Klarna?
That would also be me.
Oh, what are you getting from eBay, big guy?
So because I just got recently promoted to that $19 an hour, I needed a laptop to do a lot of.
I thought you were going to say you celebrated and got a dildo of your favorite porn star from eBay.
No. I got a laptop so I could try to organize everything a little bit better. I'm in charge of all the maintenance and everything for all the vehicles on top of my current position.
Okay.
I haven't seen him use that laptop once.
I use it quite a lot. I do all of my
Mostly
organization.
videos in private. That's why you haven't seen.
Probably. No.
He's watching some Kyler Moss. Am I right? Am I right, Colton? Am I right?
I'll ask you for recommendations later.
Denial is
There's a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Okay, so
Aggressive.
You eBayed a $200 laptop? Like, what the fuck even is that?
What is the laptop?
Yeah.
It's a really nice, what brand is it again?
I don't know.
MSI. It's a really nice MSI laptop.
Okay. Good luck. Dave, we're cash advancing endlessly on Dave. What do we use Dave for? Henry Wagon, Allsup's, Wendy's, McDonald's, Wingstop vending machine. Allsup's, Taco Fellow, Wiener Schnitzel, McDonald's, Swift, stop getting some bull. Allsup's, Burger King, McDonald's, Arby's. Arby's, we're pay advancing for Arby's! And we know you love the meats. We've established that. Allsup's, 28 Snow Cone, DoorDash, Baskin Robbins, Luna's, Esperanza, Allsup's. What is Allsup's?
Allsup's a gas station. It's a convenience store.
Okay, you're going in and getting some bullshit because it's like a $2. So you're going in and getting your little monster, whatever you
That's exactly
get.
what it is.
I know, I read you. Blake's Lotta Burger. What are we doing with the fucking Dave, you tit? What is owed on Dave, you tit?
Right now it's 75.
Okay, and I know you have to pay it to get it back, but sake, 75, that's insane. Now I see a second Dave. Oh, it's because we're overdrafting into our accounts. Overdraft. Also, we can get some bullshit. And I saw some gamer subs on there too. Big Penguin Zero fan.
No, not personally.
It's like his brand.
No, it's not. It's Schlatt's brand.
Another overdraft. Upstart loan 762, and it's just on a Google Doc. What is this?
That one's for me. So I had a Concora card that had a max out of 800, and they would not let me close it. They refused to close it without paying it off, and it was at a 35% interest plus
What's
a
the
monthly
interest rate
fee.
on this?
0.
What's the minimum monthly payment? 0 for how long?
Forever. It's a 0.
Minimum?
Yeah, it's a minimum of 56 monthly. I pulled out 850 and they charged me 874, 0% interest.
So we made it to the mortgage. What a cheap mortgage. Everyone, pack up, go to Roswell. This is incredible.
It's not cheap
It
anymore.
was not a great.
What's not cheap anymore to you?
The mortgage. Well, for here, I suppose it's a lot cheaper.
Anywhere. Remember, the cost of living there is literally 25% below the national average. Okay, $76,244.66. Minimum monthly payment of... Get ready for this mortgage minimum monthly payment, everyone. $640.66.
And that includes the escrow.
Wild. Oh, I know. 3.25% interest rate. That's great. You guys got it in a good time. What's the house worth right now?
At 135.
Guys, change your behavior and then sell it and put that down on another house and go work in the oil field. Change your life. Get in a better position. Get in a better place. There's so many opportunities here if you guys didn't just away. $21 in this Cash App. Wendy's sending it out. Downey Key Boutique. You guys are spending you guys go to
That was a gift.
Moving money. Okay, in this checking account, $24. Started with negative 29.
Yeah.
That's why we had all the Dave transfers for the overdrafts. Planet Fitness, but it was bounced. We bounced Planet Fitness.
I thought he canceled Planet Fitness, and then he didn't.
No, he
And-
still wants to cruise in those showers,
Yeah,
man.
he canceled it now because
It's
after
been
that I made
canceled
him
a while.
cancel it.
Yeah, it's been canceled a while. I was aware that I thought I'd canceled it. I did not.
McDonald's, vending machine. Cash App, McDonald's, Amazon. Oh, here we go. Domino's, McDonald's. Got premium, pizza, McDonald's, tea, Amazon, McDonald's, Domino's, vending machine, tea, Sonic, McDonald's, Cash App, McDonald's, Cash App, PayPal, Cash App, tea. Who's going to tea?
HTO?
I told you liked penis. Caporos, Whataburger, DoorDash. You fucking DoorDash? Who do you think you are that you can DoorDash? Who the f do you think you are that you DoorDash? Cash App, Domino's, Cash App. Swine's Barbecue, Eagle, vending machine. Going in and getting some Esperanza me. Bull. What an insane, dumb, stupid. I don't even see it in a savings account. Is there a savings account? I don't fucking know.
No, there's not.
No. All right. Well, I'm going to attempt in every way whatsoever to budget this. Here's the reality, though, while I add up these numbers. This is you guys fucking talking in a healthy way. When's the last time you guys had a healthy financial conversation? Please.
Maybe yesterday for all of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened in those 5 minutes.
Had to sit down after I walked away and said that I can't do this anymore if we can't sit down and communicate.
I can't do this anymore in terms of like relationship
Yeah, pretty much.
and thoughts, because that's brutal to hear.
Yeah.
Maybe he will go fuck his coworker.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, come on. He'll do that if he leaves.
Okay.
Are you going to push him away?
Well, no.
What did it feel like to hear, hey, I'm going to leave if we don't fix this?
Surprising. Because
Really? After you berate him constantly about sleeping other women?
I've
Because usually
constantly
it's me
tried really hard to
saying
stay.
I'll leave.
Huh?
Usually it's me saying I'll leave.
Great. Wonderful. How do you feel during that?
Really, really painful. And then whenever she calms down, she immediately goes back on her word and pretends everything's fine like it never existed.
Yeah, don't tell a woman to calm down. What else? What? Okay, so you heard he's going to leave. What? What was your instant?
Well, I was like, well, it's basically his fault because if he won't change his behavior, then
Oh, that's
maybe
what you
it's-
want to tell someone when they say they're going to leave. It's your fault.
yeah,
So why'd you say it was his fault?
because he won't change his behavior. Like,
To a certain extent, I do agree, but there's also bullshittery in yours, and you're not going and you're not working.
yeah,
There's also the fact that you do not make it a healthy environment for him as well. And it takes two to tango. Listen, if someone's a breadwinner, that's okay if you want to stay at home and someone's a breadwinner, but you are an equals part of this. And there is a point of like, if the dude comes home after 80 hours a week, he doesn't want to hear, hey, why the fuck are you flirting with someone? You're cheating on me again? You're cheating on me again? Oh my goodness, this is spending all this Yes, you need to have the healthy budgetary conversations. But if the dude fucking works nice 80 hours a week, is grinding for barely any money and just comes home to bullshit. Listen, bullshit's gonna happen here and there. Tough conversations are gonna happen here and there. But if it is every single moment of every single day, this is not sustainable. And I'm not excusing him going out and cope spending, but I at least understand it because he wants to get the fuck away.
I mean, that's the issue. Like, it's a constant cycle. Like, he spends,
That's why I say we need to have a
say
financial
stuff,
reset.
and then
We need
it's
to
just-
sit down, reset, and have a plan in place.
Minimum monthly payments without the mortgage, $455. Mortgage, $640.66. Utilities all combined, plus internet. What's that?
We're looking at.
probably like 300. Well, yeah, 300.
$300. Phone bill.
187.
If T-Mobile's good in your area, I'd switch to Helium once these phones are paid off because that's an insane minimum monthly payment for you guys to have. Gas of room, drive.
Roughly 150 to 200.
I'll say 200.
I'll do 200. Car insurance.
That's 167.
Okay, food. We'll just allocate Snap to it. Okay, so Snap goes there. Plus, I'll give you an extra 200, so I'll put that in there. Okay, 200. TP fund, anything else you need to survive, you and the kids, 200.
For
What?
our son and the cats is about 200 every 2 weeks.
For what?
Cat food, cat litter, diapers.
Well, yeah, okay, so TP fund, and okay, so I'll put, for cat food, how much cat food?
Cat food is probably going to be like, it comes out to like 120
Okay, so that should cover them. You
for
should be
every
fine.
2 weeks.
Medical, healthcare, anything that happens? Every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
We give them wet food.
You just can't afford it. I'm sorry.
It's better for their...
It is. You can't
Okay,
afford
but
it.
it's better than taking them to a vet for a UTI.
Okay, they're not going to die.
They
by
can from a
having-
UTI. They need water.
Is this? I don't. Okay. Give them water.
I do. On top of
200
the...
for fine. 240 for cats. Let's see if it works. I'll put it in. Medical, healthcare, copays. Why not? Anything?
No, I only pay for dental, which comes out of my check.
Okay. Subscriptions.
I've got YouTube
Shut the
Premium.
fuck up. $20.
Yeah.
That's what you can put in. Pet insurance for the cats.
No.
Well, you're not going to be able to afford anything if they get sick. We would have to budget in approximately, probably about $100, because you certainly can't afford it in an emergency. Anything else that needs to be in the budget that I have not put in yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
If you guys follow that strictly no fun, no going out to eat, you technically break even. $2,729.66. So here's the reality. Go work more in an oil field. Couple years. Pay off debt. Your bad debt, pay off $16,000. Sell the house. Take that, put a down payment, large down payment in a better area, and then find new career opportunities after that. That's the solution. We could probably do that in a year or 2 years. You're going to go get work in the oil fields immediately. Or she works outside of the house. That's the reality. You're choosing which one. And that's what we do. Your plans are, it's pretty simple. Save up an emergency fund, sell the house, put a large down payment from the sale of that house towards the new house in a better area, all that good stuff for your kids. Future-proof yourself. Sounds like you guys are staying in the town. And then we work on career opportunities.
She's afraid to leave family. She's super family oriented.
Good. That's what I'm saying. You're staying there. And I'm glad we don't have any car debts.
Nope.
Good. Okay. But you have some cars.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has a lot of cars.
A lot of cars?
Yeah. He's a mechanic, so he has project cars. That's basically what all we drive.
Okay, then I'm gonna dig into you in the post show about them.
Oh boy.
We are gonna talk about that in the post show. Because who the fuck are you to have all these when we can take care of the situation? That's in the post show because I'm done with this conversation. So that's where we're going from here. Joanne Hammerly, description in the below. 3 premium shows posted Monday through Friday. See us in the post show. I want to hear about this. Hammer financial score. Spending in a budget, you overspend 0 out of 10. Debt, no collections, but horrible for your income situation. Can't do any better than 1 out of 10. Emergency fund. Nothing. 0 out of 10. Retirement.
Nothing.
Well,
0.
About 400 now.
0 out of 10. That doesn't count for anything. 0 out of 10. Real estate. At least you got something there. Good rate. Good equity position. Sounds like you can sell it. Sounds like people are interested in general. I'll give you a solid 8 out of 10. Hammer financial score, that's the only thing that is carrying you. It's going to be rounded up to a 2 out of 10. Join us for the post show, link in the description below. Got to talk about these weird vehicle situations they got going on. In fact, I just got a note from the producers that it's going to be incredibly juicy. I can't wait. See you there.
Is Roswell like the cheating capital of the United States?
11 days ago. I'm gonna steal your hat. He says, no, you ain't. She says, oh, yummy.
No.
I don't like.
I flirted like this.
She's like 18.
Sir, you're not helping your case. This girl has ulterior motives, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you love your lady, you got to shut that down.
And
man.
Exclusive members content. Click the link in the description or pin comment below and watch thousands of hours of extra and uncensored content.